Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Repeat after me. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Every sunshine carries a message. Every morning is not just the start of a new day. It's a whisper from heaven that says, "My child, I am still with you." You didn't wake up today by accident. It wasn't your alarm clock or your to-do list that called you out of sleep. It was the tender hand of a loving God who watched over you through the night and decided that your story isn't finished yet. And if he woke you up this morning, it means he still has something beautiful to do in you and through you. Maybe yesterday drained your strength. Maybe you've been carrying silent battles, smiling through stress, or waiting for answers that still haven't come. But this morning, right here, right now, is a sacred moment to return to the truth. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. The Lord himself is your shepherd, and he is watching over your every step. You don't have to perform to be worthy of God's care. You don't have to prove anything today. You just have to rest in the truth that he is already working behind the scenes. While you were sleeping, he was guarding your breath. While you were tossing and turning, he was speaking peace over your tomorrow. And now, as the light breaks into your room, so does his mercy. Fresh, tailored for this exact day. So breathe it in. Breathe in grace. Breathe in peace. Let go of the burdens you thought you had to carry alone. You are under divine care today. That means heaven is paying attention to your needs. That means angels are encamped around you. That means your weaknesses are not a disqualification. They are the very places where his strength will be made perfect. This day may not be perfect, but the one who walks with you through it is. He sees every anxious thought before you speak it. He knows the weight behind every sigh. He understands when you don't know what to pray, and he covers you anyway. He goes ahead of you into every meeting, every classroom, every conversation, every decision. You may feel pressure today, but you don't have to carry it alone. The same God who kept you through the valley will provide for you on the mountain. The same God who parted seas will make a way through your impossible. The same God who spoke peace to the storm still says to your heart, "Be still, I've got this." So before the phone starts buzzing and the calendar starts dictating your pace, pause, return to your source, and whisper this: "Lord, I surrender this day into your hands. Every fear, every hope, every expectation, I give it to you. Take care of what I can't control. Provide where I cannot see a way, and let my heart stay soft and trusting, even when things feel uncertain." That's not just a prayer. That's a release. That's how you take your hands off the weight and let the God who holds the universe hold you. This morning, don't just reach for coffee. Reach for confidence, not in yourself, but in God. When your heart starts to race with pressure, remember, you are not running alone. When your mind begins to spiral with what ifs, speak out loud, "Even this, God will take care of me." Speak it again. Let it settle deep. "Even this, God will take care of me." It may sound simple, but heaven responds to faith like that. That's how mountains move. That's how peace replaces panic. That's how you walk in quiet authority, no matter what the day throws at you. Because when you start your day in God's care, you don't just survive it, you walk through it blessed, protected, and carried. If these words resonate with your heart, comment below, "God will take care of me." Let it be your public declaration and your private anchor. And if this prayer touches you, like this video, so we can bring peace to more people's mornings, and subscribe to Grace Prayer so we can keep lifting each other up every day. You are not alone, not today, not ever. You are in His care, and that is more than enough. Thank you, Lord, for this new morning you have given me. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, for the quiet awareness that I am still here, still held, still seen by you. Thank you that I did not wake up by chance, but by your care. Before I lift a finger, before I make a decision, before the weight of the day settles on my shoulders, I come to you with gratitude. Thank you for carrying me through the night, for guarding my sleep, for watching over my life even when I was unaware. This morning, I do not rush ahead of you. I slow my heart and acknowledge that you are already present in this day. And so, Lord, I place this entire day into your care. Every hour, every conversation, every task, every interruption, I hand it all to you. I release my need to control outcomes. I let go of the pressure to make everything work by my own strength. I trust that you go before me and make the path straight. If unexpected things arise, I trust you are already there. If plans change, I trust your wisdom more than my schedule. Teach me to walk this day with a surrendered heart, attentive to your guidance, responsive to your peace. Let me not be driven by urgency, but led by your Spirit. I choose to rest in the truth that nothing I face today is outside of your care. Even the smallest details matter to you. Even the moments I think are insignificant are held in your hands. I place this day, fully, willingly, and confidently, into your loving care. Lord, today I trust you with my health and my energy. You know the state of my body better than I do. You see the weariness I sometimes hide, the tension I carry, the weakness I don't always admit. I thank you that my body is not an afterthought to you. You are the one who formed me, who knit me together, who understands every system, every cell, every breath. This morning, I ask you to renew my strength. Where I feel drained, restore me. Where I feel weak, sustain me. Where I feel overwhelmed, steady me. I release the pressure to push beyond what is healthy. Teach me to honor the limits you have given me and to trust you for the strength I need, moment by moment. If I need rest, help me receive it without guilt. If I need endurance, supply it with grace. Let my energy today be guided by wisdom, not anxiety. Guard my mind from stress that steals my strength. Guard my body from tension that weighs me down. I trust you to help me pace myself through this day. I trust you to refresh me when I feel depleted. I trust you to carry me when my own strength is not enough. Today, I place my physical well-being in your hands, believing that you care deeply for me and that you will sustain me through everything this day requires. Lord, I ask you for provision beyond what I can see. You know the needs I carry, some spoken, some unspoken, some that feel too heavy to say out loud. I thank you that you are not limited by what is visible to me. You are not confined to my calculations or my understanding. This morning I choose to trust you as my provider. I trust you with my finances, with my responsibilities, with the demands placed on me. Where resources feel tight, I trust you to make a way. Where answers seem delayed, I trust you to work behind the scenes. I release the fear of not having enough. I release the anxiety of how things will come together. I choose to believe that you see ahead of me and that you are faithful to supply what I need at the right time. Teach me to rely on you, not just for provision, but for peace in the waiting. Help me to recognize your care in unexpected ways. through people, through timing, through doors I didn't anticipate. Let my heart remain thankful, even before I see the answer. I place my trust not in circumstances, but in your character. I believe you are attentive to my needs, generous in your care, and faithful in your promises. Today, I look to you with open hands and a trusting heart. Lord, this morning I release every fear I carried into this day. Some fears are loud, others are quiet, but you see them all. I release fear about the future, fear about decisions, fear about things I cannot control. I let go of the worries that followed me from yesterday and the anxieties that tried to greet me when I woke up. I do not want fear to set the tone for this day. I place it before you and choose to trust instead. Where my mind feels restless, bring calm. Where my thoughts spiral, bring truth. Where uncertainty tries to take root, plant peace. I remind my soul that you are with me, that you are for me, and that you are working even when I cannot see it. I refuse to let fear dictate my responses or shape my expectations. I choose to walk forward with quiet confidence, knowing that I am not walking alone. Today, I receive your peace, not the fragile peace that depends on circumstances, but the deep peace that comes from knowing I am held by you. I release fear, and I rest in your care. Lord, I declare that you are enough for me today. I may wake up wanting many things: clarity, comfort, answers, strength, but the deepest need of my soul is always you. And when I have you, I have enough. I don't have to chase what the world says I lack. I don't need every detail figured out to walk in peace. Because you are my shepherd, I shall not want. You are my portion. You are my strength. You are my defender, my wisdom, my provider, my hope, and my home. So this morning, I realign my heart. I silence the noise that tells me I'm behind. I hush the voices that compare my life to others. I lay down the burden of not enough, and instead I rest in your sufficiency. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Today I choose not to strive, but to abide. You are enough for my family. You are enough for my calling. You are enough for my unanswered questions. I release the pressure to be everything, and instead receive you as my everything. You have always been enough, and you always will be. Let this day be marked by that quiet confidence, not in my abilities, but in yours. I don't walk into this day empty-handed. I walk with the presence of the living God. Father, I receive your new mercy for my mistakes. The things I regret from yesterday, the harsh words, the moments of fear, the distractions, the pride, the weariness, I lay them all down at the foot of the cross. I thank you that you don't greet me this morning with condemnation, but with compassion. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his mercies never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Lamentations 3:22-23. Thank you that I don't have to earn your mercy. I just have to receive it. I don't have to hide my weakness. I can bring it into the light and find healing. Thank you that grace still finds me when I fall short. Thank you that I don't have to carry shame into today. I am not defined by yesterday's failures. I am defined by your forgiveness. Lord, teach me how to walk in grace, not guilt. Teach me to forgive myself like you forgive me, fully, freely, and with joy. Help me not to waste today punishing myself for what you already paid for. Let your mercy wipe clean the lens through which I see this day. Let my words be softer. Let my steps be lighter. Let my heart be open again. You are not holding my mistakes against me. and so I choose not to hold them against myself. I receive your mercy. I receive your kindness. I receive the fresh beginning you offer me right now. And Lord, I believe, even if it's just a whisper of belief this morning, that you will carry me where I cannot walk. You are not asking me to do today on my own. You are not standing far off, waiting to see how I perform. You are the God who comes close, the God who walks with me. And when my strength is not enough, when my hands feel too tired, when my heart feels too fragile, when my path feels too long, you pick me up and carry me. You carried the cross, and you carry me still. Even to your old age and grey hairs, I am He who will sustain you. I have made you and I will carry you. Isaiah 46:4. What a promise, God. You will sustain me. So today, I stop trying to fake strength. I stop pretending I'm fine when I'm not. I stop hiding my exhaustion. Instead, I climb into the arms of grace. I lean on you in my moments of confusion. I depend on you in my places of weakness. And I trust that you will carry me, not just through the easy moments, but through the valley and the unknown, through the pressure and the pain. Even if I stumble, you will not let me fall. You are strong enough to hold me, gentle enough to love me, and faithful enough to carry me all the way through this day. This morning, I let go of trying to control everything, and I invite your peace to take over. I've learned that control doesn't lead to safety, it leads to exhaustion. It keeps me in survival mode, always planning, managing, anticipating the worst. But peace is what you've promised me. Not the peace of perfect circumstances, but the peace of perfect presence. You're with me, and that means I don't need to be the one holding all the strings. I release my need to know every outcome. I release the mental loops, the what-ifs, the anxious rehearsals of every scenario. I give you my relationships. I give you my schedule. I give you the things that didn't go how I wanted. I lay down the illusion of control, and I pick up your peace. I inhale trust. I exhale fear. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. Lord, steady my mind. Anchor my heart. Let your peace rule over my reactions. When the unexpected comes, remind me, I am not in control, but I am safe in the hands of the one who is. This day does not have to be perfect to be peaceful. It only needs to be surrendered. God, I ask you to stir a revival in my heart and in my purpose. Don't let me drift through this day numb or distracted. Awaken me again to why I'm here, to love you, to walk with you, to serve others with joy. Let this be a day where I remember the passion you placed inside me, the calling you've never taken back, the dreams you still desire to breathe life into. If I've grown weary, breathe new fire. If I've gotten discouraged, speak fresh hope. If I've been walking in circles, show me again the path you've prepared. I don't just want to get through the day, I want to be alive in it, fully alive. Aware of your spirit moving, sensitive to your voice speaking, bold to obey your whisper. Let revival begin not just in churches or cities, but in my own heart. Let purpose flow again through my decisions. Let joy return to my work. Let love be the fuel behind everything I do. I don't want to miss my moment. So help me be present, awake, faithful, even if it's small, even if it's hidden, even if it's just a seed. I say yes. I say yes to your purpose for this day. Father, I surrender my finances to you and ask for your wisdom. You know the pressure I feel. You know the decisions I'm facing. You know the silent calculations I make in my head, the moments I worry I won't have enough. But you are Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides. You fed Elijah in the wilderness. You multiplied oil in a widow's jar. You brought water from a rock. You are not limited by my bank account, by the economy, or by human resources. I ask you to teach me how to steward what I have. Give me discernment in spending. Give me vision in earning. Help me to honor you in how I handle what's been entrusted to me. I choose today not to let money define my peace. My provision comes from you. My hope comes from you. And I trust that as I walk in integrity, you will take care of every need. Help me sow seeds of generosity, even when it feels small. Let me be faithful with little, knowing you see my heart. I release fear and receive wisdom, the wisdom that comes from above, pure and peaceable, rooted in truth. Let me be bold but not reckless. Let me be trusting but not naive. Let me be wise because I walk with you. This morning, I receive your favor to walk through doors that once felt closed, not by manipulation, not by force, but by grace. You are the God who opens doors that no man can shut, and you are also the God who shuts doors that are not for me, out of protection, not punishment. So today, I walk humbly. I knock and I wait. I seek and I trust. I believe that your favor surrounds me as a shield, Psalm 5:12, that your spirit is leading my steps, that you will cause opportunities to align with the purpose you've placed in me. Where I've heard no, I believe a better yes is coming. Where I've been delayed, I believe your timing is perfect. I ask you for the confidence to step forward when you say go. I ask you for the peace to wait when you say stay. And I trust that what you've prepared for me, no one else can take. I don't have to compete. I don't have to beg. I just have to stay close to you and walk in favor, not fear. And finally, Lord, I declare over this entire day, I am safe, I am loved, I am seen. No matter what I face, these truths remain my anchor. I am safe because your angels encamp around me, because you have already gone before me. I am loved, not because of what I do today, but because of who you are. Your love doesn't fluctuate. It doesn't grow cold. It stays. It covers me. It holds me. And I am seen, even when others overlook me, even when I feel invisible, even when I struggle in silence. You see, you care, you listen. I am not forgotten. I am not alone. I belong to you, and that alone is enough for me to breathe deep, stand tall, and walk boldly into this day. I am safe. I am loved. I am seen. Amen. When the prayer is over and your heart is still, can you feel it? That quiet whisper in your soul asking, what are you still carrying that you were never meant to hold? My friend, take a moment. Look around at your day, your thoughts, your emotions. What if, just for today, you could believe, fully and completely, that God is already taking care of it? Not hypothetically, not maybe, but truly, practically, actively. He is going before you, orchestrating details, softening hearts, providing manna even in places you thought were barren. If that were really true, what could you release right now? What worry could you lay down? What loop of anxiety could you stop rehearsing? Maybe it's something about money, or your child, or your future. Maybe it's that deep ache of feeling behind, or afraid, or not enough. Whatever it is, let's not just talk about surrender. Let's practice it. Breathe in slowly. Let go deeply. And whisper these words not as a performance, but as a sacred act of trust. God, I give this to you. You can do more with it than I can. You see, true faith isn't loud. It's not dramatic. Sometimes it's as simple as choosing not to obsess over the thing you can't control, and instead lighting a candle of trust in the dark. Sometimes it's whispering, "God is taking care of me," even while your knees are trembling. That is real faith. That is real worship. And today, I believe that as you release what you cannot change, heaven is moving on your behalf. God is not waiting for your perfection. He is drawn to your surrender. He's not distant, calculating your failures. He is near, counting your tears. So if there is even 1 ounce of faith in you today, use it not to worry, but to worship. Use it not to panic, but to pray. And then say with me, with holy conviction, "Today is covered in grace. My life is held by a faithful God. I will not be shaken." Right now, as you finish this moment with us, I want to invite you to take one final breath, deep and slow. Imagine all the control, the fear, the pressure, leaving your body as you exhale. And when you inhale again, draw in peace, draw in trust, draw in the goodness of a God who never forgets his children. Then, before you go, write it down. Write one thing you are letting go of today. Just one. Make it real. Name it. And then in faith, type it below in the comments or write it in your journal. God, I give this to you. And if you're willing, share one word that describes your trust today. Peace, hope, letting go, faith, rest, whatever resonates with your soul. We'll read every single one. We'll pray with you, and we'll walk with you again tomorrow. Because you are not walking alone. You are being held by a God who sees, who knows, who cares, and who is already working all things together for your good. So don't rush out of this moment. Linger. Let it sink in. And when you're ready, share this with someone who needs to know that God will take care of them too.